Good afternoon with Newsline Sports. I'm Graeme Leachman. Defenseman Ryan Pulock has been named Brandon Wheat King's Tip-Top Player of the Month for January. The 17-year-old sophomore from Grandview had 3 goals and 5 assists in 14 games last month, with a plus-minus of +5. Pulock entered Thursday's schedule 3rd among Western Hockey League defensemen in scoring with 45 points and 51 games in the season. The Wheat Kings, who are 25, 24, 1, and 2, host the Lethbridge Hurricanes Friday at 7:30 p.m. at Westman Place. The ACC Cougars girls volleyball team is prepared for what is hopefully a deep run into the year's playoffs. Westman's Newsline, Chase Charney, has the inside scoop on a player who is leading the Cougars charge.
In sports, your record isn't always reflective of the time and energy you put in on the court. And for the women's ACC Cougars volleyball team, you could say that thought applies here. One of the key members of the team, Dana Edmondson, is a player who realizes what it takes to set that example to the other players on the team.
Well, you have to be motivated and be able to pump the team up, and they have to be able to rely on you. If someone's down, you got to try and pick them up and stay positive. Even if you're down yourself, it'll affect everybody else around you.
Teams always need their leaders. They are especially important to those that are new to the team, and Edmondson's impact does not go unnoticed.
She definitely knows what college volleyball is about, has a lot of experience, great team member as well, always stays positive.
Captains always make their job with their coaches a little bit easier. And for Coach Ed Zalewski, having a player who takes the initiative on and off the court is about as good as it gets.
Dana brings a lot of positive energy. She's the type of kid that will she'll go through a wall to get to a ball, and she's always positive out there, keeping her teammates up when they're down. She's very good defensively.
For Edmondson, a second-year web student and in her final year of volleyball for the ACC Cougars, her time with the team is running out. But with the example she sets in practices and in games, the impression she leaves will be one that lasts with the team going forward. For Westman Newsline with photographer Riley McDermott, I'm Chase Charney.
General Manager Joe Mack and Buck Pierce have reassigned with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Mack's extension will take him through the 2014 season. Details of Pierce's agreement weren't available, but was scheduled to become a free agent on February 16th. Mack served as Winnipeg's player personnel director from 1984 to 87, earning a Grey Cup ring his first season with the CFL club. He left the CFL following the 87 season and captured a Super Bowl ring in 91. As the Washington Redskins pro personnel director, Mack also served with other teams and worked as independent sports consultant before returning to Winnipeg. The 30-year-old Buck Pierce registered career high in 2011 in starts, completions, attempts, yards passing, and yards rushing in leading Winnipeg to the top spot in the West Division standings. The Bombers advanced to the Grey Cup game but dropped a 34-23 decision to the BC Lions. And Terry, that's all for sports.
Thanks, Graeme. That's all the time we have for you today. But be sure to join us again next Tuesday for another edition of Brandon's only TV newscast, Westman Newsline.